Yo, what up guys, Mr. Big Russ here, back from MBR Starcast. Today we have a StarCraft 2 game for you guys, and this one I believe is from the actual Grandmasters, so it's a league placement game. I think it's on the European servers, I could be wrong, but let's have a look at the players. We have Motivate, who's going to be spawning on the left hand right of the corner, bottom left hand side, and he's our red Protoss player, and he's going to be going up against Root Destiny, our blue Zerg player, in the bottom right hand corner. So this is on Shakotis Plateau. Obviously this is one of the new versions. On the older maps there used to be some sort of rocks here where you could sort of blow them up and walk into your enemy's base, which is pretty cool. But obviously they've taken that from the ladder one, and now they are still available. On this one also, if you wonder when they do go to scout, if they don't come to this position, it's because your opponent can't actually spawn across from you. They have to spawn on the opposite side of the map. So it's a cool little fact for you guys to know. If any of you are new to StarCraft and you're playing this map, you're sort of wasting your time, go and check here, because they're not going to be there. They are on the older versions, but not anymore, because it's quite, or if it was, it's quite a close spawn location. So let's get up the production tab. Obviously we're going to have pretty nothing special going on at the moment. It's going to be interesting to see if Destiny goes for a fast expand, or if he's just going to go for a normal opening with a spawning pool. It's pretty standard Zerg play, you know. I can't say I've ever seen a Zerg player not get a spawning pool. So we do have a gateway going down for Motivate, almost complete now, and his additional pylons, so all pretty standard here. We don't have any gas at the moment, which is quite surprising. Normally most Protoss players would be taking this gas on 14, so it's going to be interesting to see what he's going for here, because this is obviously going to slow down his Cybernetics core if he goes when he's trying to get his warp gates. So do we have an additional Z-Dart coming out at the moment? So still no gas, which is quite interesting. Obviously this Overlord's going to be scouting it from Destiny now, so it's going to be interesting to see. Can he actually see? Where are we? So you can see that both gases are occupied at the moment, so it's quite interesting. He has gone for his expansion before his spawning pool, so he's gone for the 15 hatch, and he's chucking down his spawning pool now. So we do have a forge going down actually, guys. It's quite interesting. Obviously, if we were going for a forge fast expand, we wouldn't be taking that gateway, and most likely it would have been down here to block this Rampost. So is he going for some crazy Zeliot photon cannon rush? We do have an additional pylon going down, proxy pylon, so we could be seeing a bit of cheese here. Why are people spamming me? I don't know what that's all about, so it's going to be interesting to see what he goes for here. And there's a nice sort of placement here. Unfortunately for him, these drones, that's what they are, guys. These drones can actually get around this pylon. All you really need is four drones to take this out. But this was really nice play from Motivate, actually using this Zeliot to sort of cut away any drones from attacking these pylons, and unfortunately Destiny wasn't able to cancel this expansion, and it looks like it will go down. Do have a couple of Zergmen on the way, but obviously getting this hatchery before the spawning pool is gonna make it quite hard to sort of take this out now. So we probably will see some spine crawlers going down. We do. So he's gonna be trying to lock down that front of the base, but with these two Zeliots and 3 Photon cannons, it's gonna really put Destiny in a bad spot right now. It's forced him to make these additional Zergmen what he wouldn't want to have done, and he's lost the space. So not great stuff here. Very nice play by Motivate. It's something new. I've got to say, this is something quite new. I do quite like this idea. Chucking out a couple of Zeliots. Obviously, if you had to scout that, obviously he did see there was no gas to the Overlord, and we are going to be trying to get a sneaky couple of drive-by with these Zerglin. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to make it by before this photon cannon's actually up, or no. Okay, he would have been able to make it in, guys, but for some reason he's decided to pull back. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe because he's trying to Motivate, he's trying to actually get into the Zerg player's base. But nice spine core replacement to that. I think he might have actually been able to take out a queen there. We do have a queen build, unless he didn't have one in the first place. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Let's have a look at our units lost. So yeah, 475 resources lost already from our Zerg player, with nothing for the Protoss player. Obviously he has invested quite a bit in these photon cannons, but they've done good damage. It's going to stop that expansion there going up, so it's going to force Destiny to make a long distance expansion, which is something what he doesn't really want, because it's going to be quite hard to defend. And with this Z-Dot placement, quite nice, holding this ramp off. It's going to stop any additional units getting down the ramp, or the main thing is stopping any drones coming down the map, meaning that our Zerg player be stuck on one base. What I'd like to have seen from our Protoss player is holding off making the Zerg player stay on one base is to have gone for an expansion himself. I thought that would have been the idea behind it. But we do have level 1 attack upgrades coming down from our Protoss player and an additional 2 gateways, which can put them on 3 gates. We do have our warp gate. No, he's just building the unit. We still haven't even got warp gate technology because of this floating cannon rush, but he is going to be pretty much ahead of this Zerg player, to be honest, with him only on one base, but we shall see where he goes. He's going to be, I don't think he really knows what he's doing when he's Zerg, and I'd like to see him maybe try and get an inside scout, because I don't know how much he's actually Overlord seen. Well, to be honest, he has seen pretty much everything. He's seen the 3 gates going down. He doesn't know if there's an expansion yet, which is quite interesting. I think he could have chucked down, quite easily chucked down on Zerg and see that. And it looks like we are going to be getting this expansion down now. Lovely jubbly. So, Protoss player definitely in a good position at the moment. Nice bit of creep spread going on from Destiny here, which can allow him to start moving these spine crawlers forward with obviously 2 queens on the field. So this is what he needs. You see here, sitting on all these minerals, this is where he really wants to be expanded, and you may see him, if he can break this, maybe go for 2 expansions to put him on 3 to try and catch back up in the game. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does deal with this. And I know 2 pylons going down here. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe, oh no, he's changed his mind there, guys. I'm not really sure what Motivate was after there, but this creep spread, real nice creep spread on the go now. See the amount of tumors here. That's going to soon be able to get up to these floating cannons and allow them to move these spine crawlers forward. So just back into the base of our Protoss player, we do have our Cybernetic core going up, and it looks like we've got another 3 gateways in production walling off this front here, which is so it's going to put them on 6 gates with this expansion. So as soon as that's up, obviously he won't be able to fund 6 gates at the moment, but he soon will be able to. And lovely stuff there with the spine crawlers coming down, and they're not going to be able to reach these cannons unfortunately at the moment, but it has pushed those Z-dots away, and it's going to allow them to keep moving forward, and which is what the Zerg player really needs to do at this moment in time. And we do have an Infestor pit down, actually, looks of things. Where is that? We do. So we have the Path of Clans on the way, which is quite interesting to see. So is he going to be able to afford to get these Infestors on one base? We do have a couple of roaches coming out. We do have the speed for the roaches coming out, so I'm not really sure what Destiny's going for here. Maybe he's going to be going for a sort of all-in build now. He knows his expansion's way behind what he wants it to be, and that our Protoss player is going to be quite far ahead of him at the moment. So it's going to be quite a bit of special from Destiny to do anything here. And really sacrificing his queen, I don't think it's necessary. I'm not sure what he's going for there. His queen, oh, he luckily putting his queen away there. I'm not sure if that was to try and take some hits away from the roaches, which would be quite a nice idea if that is the case. Would sort of like to see burrows so that he can sort of get these health regen going on these roaches again, but really needs to take an expansion at this moment in time, unless he is going for this sort of all-in. You see another additional 5 roaches coming into play, and we're level 1 upgrades going down from our Protoss players. Have a look what's going on. We've got the cores up, we've got a couple of stalkers warping in, so he's in a very happy position at the moment. Got a robo facility on the way now, or already built, and he's got the observer in production, a robot spay going down, so very good positioning, or in a very good position for our red Protoss player at the moment, and he's going to be finally getting down his expansion at 12 minutes into the game, so massively far behind. We've got a couple of Infestors going down. We do also have Neutral Parasite. I don't really think he can afford this at the moment in time, obviously off this one base. You can see the little amount of drones he has. Let's actually have a look at our units in play. 49 probes to 32 drones. That's sort of unheard of in a PvZ. You obviously generally you're going to be expecting the Zerg player to have quite a fair few more than our Protoss player. And a long distance mining here, I don't really know if that's going to be worth it. I think you should have probably stuck them on here. He's going to be losing out on his income. You can see it here, quite a little bit far behind. And let's have a look at our units actually in play. We do have 2 Zealots, 15 Stalkers, and 2 Sentries against 13 Roaches. Lovely Infestor play right there. Wasting a couple of growths on that. 2 growths, I think maybe you could have got away with having his queen underneath, but lovely spot on there. That's going to, well, catch the... pretty much our Protoss player does know what's going to be going on now. We do have a 3rd going down. The Zealot has spotted that though, so let's go back to our production tab. And we do see that our Zerg player has Burrow on the way, so it's going to be interesting to see how he uses that. And obviously not long in this game left actually, guys. Got about a minute left, and we do have some Colossi about to come on the field, but along with that, Thermal Lance and a big push from our Protoss player here now, and it looks like he's going to be set to take it with this. Let's have a look at our units. So 18 Stalkers compared to our 12 Roaches. It's going to be really down to how these Infestors can use their fungal growths on these, and possibly even if they can get a growth on our Colossi. But there's such a big army coming in now, with these additional pylons, he's going to be able to warp in units like no tomorrow. And even with these 2 Spine Crawlers, lovely. I like the idea of the Infestors going on the high ground. This is really nice. But he has decided to pull them back. I'm not sure what he's going for there. I really want to see some fungal growths right now. And he does not seem to be, his Infestors seem to be absolutely useless at the moment, so, and he's really cornered in here, his units, and here we come the Infestors, and we do have a nice growth here, and that's it's not gonna really do much, to be honest. We should be having a couple warping yet. We got a couple more Stalkers coming into play now, and it's gonna be a GG here from Destiny by the looks of things. He's gonna need a miracle, if anything, to turn this around now. But great play from our Protoss player here, holding Zerg to 1 base. That was real nice play from getting those photon cannons up here, and that additional Zeliot was real nice play. I haven't really seen that before, you know, boosting up that photon cannon rush just to hold him there. You know, it was brilliant play, really well done by Motivate. You can see sort of the Grandmaster sort of players in them. You can see the sort of play style of play they have and how they think about stuff. You know, let's have a look at their APM quickly. So not massively high PM, but you know, you don't really need the APM if you can win a game. It doesn't matter. You have an APM of 1, and as long as you win the game, that's all that matters. But if you can find someone on 1, I'd be very surprised. So great play from Motivate there, guys. Hope you enjoyed. This is Mr. Big Russ with MBR Starcast. I shall see you in the commentary. Peace, guys.